You're sitting there right now, aren't you? Listen to my voice, wondering where this is going. Maybe your day's been rough. Maybe you woke up feeling like the weight of the world was pressing down on your chest, like every breath was a fight you weren't sure you'd win. Or maybe you're just tired of trying, tired of failing, tired of hearing that little voice in your head whispering, give up, it's not worth it. But you're here, you clicked on this video, and I'm telling you now, stay with me. Don't turn it off, because if you miss this, if you walk away before the end, you're going to miss something that could change everything. Something I've been holding on to, something I fought to understand, something I'm about to share with you, but not yet, not just yet. Let me take you somewhere first. Picture this, a cold gray morning, the kind where the sky looks like it's given up too, just a blanket of clouds, too heavy to lift. There's a guy, let's call him Jake. Jake's 28, but he feels 80. He's standing in his tiny apartment, staring at a sink full of dirty dishes he hasn't touched in days. The coffee pot's empty, the trash is overflowing, and there's a letter on the counter he hasn't opened. He knows what it says, eviction notice. Third one this month. Jake's got a job, well, had one, lost it last week. Boss said he wasn't reliable. Funny word, reliable. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Show up, do the work, go home, but Jake couldn't. He'd wake up every morning with this knot in his stomach, this dread that made his legs feel like lead. He'd tell himself, today's the day. Today, I'll get it together. But then the alarm would go off, and he'd just lie there, scroll on his phone, watch the minutes tick by, watch his life slip away. Sound familiar? Maybe not the details, but the feeling, that slow, sinking feeling when you know you're letting yourself down, but you don't know how to stop. Jake felt it too. And here's the thing, he wasn't always like this. Back in high school, Jake was the guy everyone envied. Star athlete, decent grades, that contagious laugh that made you feel like everything was going to be okay. He had dreams, big ones. Wanted to start his own business, travel the world, make his mom proud. She'd raised him alone, worked 2 jobs to keep food on the table. Jake swore he'd pay her back one day, build her a house, take her on a vacation somewhere warm. But now he's standing in this crumbling apartment, wondering how it all went so wrong. And that's where the suspense kicks in. Because Jake's story, it's not over, not even close. Something coming, something that he doesn't see yet, something you don't see yet. But you've got to stick with me to find out what it is. Because if you turn this off now, if you skip ahead or walk away, you're going to miss the moment that changes everything. The moment that could change you. So keep listening. Let my voice pull you through this. Jake sits down on his couch. It's old, torn, smells faintly of mildew. He picks up his phone, scrolls through messages he hasn't answered. Friends asking, hey, you okay? A text from his mom, call me when you can. Guilt hits him like a punch to the gut. He wants to call her, wants to tell her he's fine, but he's not fine. He's drowning. And the worst part, he doesn't even know why. It's not like some big tragedy hit him out of nowhere. No car accident, no sudden loss, just life. Little failures piling up like bricks, building a wall he can't climb over. Missed deadlines, late rent, promises he couldn't keep. And every time he tries to push back, to fight, it's like the ground shifts beneath him. He falls again and again. Have you ever felt that, like you're running in place, pouring everything you've got into something, your job, your dreams, your relationships, and it's still not enough? Like the harder you try, the further you fall? That's where Jake is. And maybe that's where you are too. But here's the thing. I'm not here to tell you it's easy. I'm not going to sit here and say, just believe in yourself like some cheesy motivational poster, because that's not how it works. That's not how life works. There's something deeper, something harder, something I'm building up to. And if you miss this video, if you don't hear me out, you're going to miss the key to unlocking it. So stay with me, please. Let's go back to Jake. He's on that couch staring at the ceiling when his phone buzzes again. It's a notification, a reminder he set months ago. Gym, 6 p.m. He laughs, but is bitter, hollow. Gym, he hasn't been in weeks. Used to go every day back when he felt strong, back when he had discipline. That word discipline, it stings now because he knows that's what he's lost. Not motivation. Motivation's fleeting, comes and goes like the wind. Discipline, that's the backbone. That's what gets you out of bed when the alarm screams, what drags you to the finish line when your legs are shaking. Jake had it once, but somewhere along the way, he let it slip through his fingers. And here's where it gets real. Jake stands up. He grabs that eviction notice, rips it open. 30 days. That's all he's got. 30 days to figure this out, or he's on the street. His heart's pounding now, a mix of fear and anger and something else. Something he hasn't felt in a long time. It's small, faint, like a flicker of a flame in the dark. Hope? Maybe. Or maybe it's just desperation. Either way, it's enough to make him move. He grabs his gym bag, throws in a water bottle, a towel. He doesn't know why. Doesn't know what he's doing, but he's moving. And that's something. Now imagine this, Jake walking out that door, the cold air hitting his face, his breath fogging up in front of him. He's not fixed. He's not suddenly okay, but he's taking a step, one tiny shaky step. And that's where the suspense builds again, because you don't know what's coming next. Is he going to make it? Is this the start of something or just another false hope? I'm not telling you yet. You've got to keep listening. Because the answer, the real answer, the one that ties this all together, it's coming. And if you miss it, if you don't stay until the end, you're going to miss the piece that makes this worth it. The piece that can make your struggle worth it. Let's slow down for a second. Let's talk about you. Yeah, you sitting there hearing my voice. What's your eviction notice? Maybe it's not literal. Maybe it's a deadline at work. You're terrified you won't meet. Maybe it's a relationship hanging by a thread. Maybe it's that dream you've been shoving to the back of your mind because it feels too big, too impossible. Whatever it is, it's there staring you down, and you've got a choice. You can sit on that couch like Jake did, let it bury you, or you can move, even if it's small, even if it's messy. But here's the catch. You don't know how to keep moving yet. You don't know what's going to pull you through. Not unless you stay with me. Not unless you hear this out. Jake gets to the gym. It's quiet, almost empty. The lights hum overhead. The air smells like sweat and metal. He steps onto the treadmill, starts walking. His legs feel weak. His lungs burn. He's out of shape, out of practice, but he keeps going. 1 minute turns into 5, 5 into 10. Sweat drips down his forehead, and for the first time in weeks, his mind quiets. No panic, no guilt, just the rhythm of his feet hitting the belt. And then, bam, he trips. Foot catches, knee slams into the machine. He's down, sprawled out, humiliated. An older guy nearby chuckles, offers a hand. First days are rough, he says. Jake nods, pulls himself up. He could leave right then. Could call it quits. Go home, crawl back into that hole. But he doesn't. He gets back on. Why? What's driving him? You don't know yet. I don't know yet. But we're getting there. Days pass. Jake keeps showing up. Not every day is a win. Some mornings he sleeps through his alarm again. Some nights he stares at that eviction notice and feels the panic clawing at his throat. But he keeps going back to the gym, to job applications, to his mom's house for dinner one night when he finally answers her text. And slowly, agonizingly slowly, something shifts. He's not fixed. He's not a success story yet, but he's fighting. And that fight, that grit, that discipline is building something inside him, something you need to see, something I'm about to reveal, but not yet. Stay with me. Weeks later, Jake's at the gym again, stronger now, steadier. That older guy, the one who helped him up, starts talking to him. Turns out he owns a small construction company. Needs a guy who's willing to show up, put in the work. Reliable, there's that word again. Jake's stomach twists. He's not reliable, not yet. But the guy sees something in him, offers him a chance, a trial run, 1 week to prove himself. Jake takes it. And here's where it gets wild. That week is hell. Early mornings, sore muscles, mistakes left and right. He almost quits. Almost, but he does it. He clocks in day after day. And on the 7th day, the guy shakes his hand. You're in. Now hold on. Don't think this is the end. Don't think this is the big reveal. It's not. Jake's got a job now, sure. He's paying rent, barely. He's not evicted, but he's still fragile. Still one bad day away from falling apart. So what's the point? What's the secret? What's the thing I've been promising you, the thing you'll miss if you don't hear me out? It's coming, it's close, and it's bigger than Jake's story. Bigger than a job or a gym routine. It's about you. It's about why you're still listening. Let's pull back. Let's zoom out. Jake's not special. He's not a hero. He's just a guy who didn't give up. But why? That's the thread we've been tugging at this whole time. And here's where it unravels. Discipline isn't about willpower. It's not about waking up every day feeling like a champion. It's not even about success, at least not the shiny kind you see on social media. Discipline is about showing up when you're broken, when you're scared, when you got nothing left but the tiniest shred of maybe. It's about tripping on that treadmill and getting back on, not because you want to, but because you have to. Because the alternative, giving up, is worse than the pain. And here's the twist, the real suspense, the thing I've been holding back. You're Jake. Yeah, you. Every time you've fallen, every time you stared at your own eviction notice, whatever it looks like, you've had that flicker, that faint, stubborn flame. But still here, listening to me ramble on, because deep down, you haven't given up. You could have clicked off this video 10 minutes ago, an hour ago, but you didn't. And that's it. That's the secret, a big earth-shattering truth I've been building to. Discipline isn't something you find, it's something you already have. It's been there all along, buried under the doubt, the fear, the mess of your life. And if you miss this, if you don't let this sink in, you're going to keep searching for it out there. When it's been inside you this whole time, so what now? Jake's still fighting, still showing up. He's not perfect, neither are you, but you don't have to be. You just have to keep going, one step, one day, one shaky, messy try. Maybe tomorrow you'll trip again. Maybe you'll want to quit, but you won't, because you've heard this, because you felt this, because my voice is in your head now telling you don't give up, don't stop, you're enough. And that's it. That's the end. Or maybe the beginning. But if you missed this video, if you didn't make it to this moment, you never know. You still be out there wondering why it's so hard, why you can't get it right. So thank you for staying. Now take that flicker, that flame, and run with it. I'll be